Do you know, when I think back, I've been on a bit of a path of enlightenment, growth, trying to become better. My sister passed away January this year, so really just 10 months ago. She was only 52, 53, and she'd got cancer, which she'd had before and beat it, but it came back, and she was trying to get this treatment, but she got an infection, which typically happens, doesn't it, in hospitals, because your immune system is so low. She got an infection. She's gone over the motorway, and sadly she died and passed away from the infection. So life is short. You really have got to live your life. And I think over the last few years I've been slowly evolving and growing into something better, I think, because my industry where I work is lawn care. I'm around chemicals a lot, and over the last sort of 5 years I've been thinking more and more and more about the fact I'm working around chemicals, and I don't want my life to end earlier than it should. So over the last 5 years I've started trying new things and trying different things. For example, I've tried the plant-based thing, and I did quite well for about 6 months. I no longer have dairy milk, but my diet is not plant-based at the minute. It's just a normal diet, and it's one of them. I think you've got to be in the right mindset to get there, along with a lot of things. But that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to improve, and I'm trying to grow into all these things. I started using fluoride-free toothpaste, and there's a jogger there. I always say morning, but I respect people at this time of the morning. They're a bit aware, aren't they? There's a man walking around on his own and dressed in black. It's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Anyway, I'm a nice, polite, friendly guy. So yeah, fluoride-free toothpaste, I believe, from what I've read anyway, or watched, it's supposed to cleanse your pineal gland and make you more in tune with your own abilities, whether that's psychic abilities or just more in tune with you, the real you, the soul, mind-body connection and all that stuff. Just cross over. Thankfully there are not too many cars about, but this is a busy road what we live on. Yeah, so I tried cold plunging as well, and I actually did it, honestly, and if anybody wants to see any of that, I did 225 days straight cold plunging every day, and I started in the morning. I started in summer cold plunging, and it was horrendous in the beginning. I couldn't even kneel down in cold water, it was that horrible, but I persevered. A friend of mine was doing it, or one of my customers actually. I went to his lawn one morning to treat his lawn, and he was there in his dustbin, in his trash bin, with bags of ice. And again, it's something maybe I'll return to, but I did it. I went right through winter, and I was even getting in. This is all on another Instagram channel I've got, where I filmed every single day, and that's still there. If anybody wants to see it, it's sean.j.baird. But you'll see me getting in to ice water where the ice is an inch thick, and that was I did it. I went right through winter, but then come spring something changed in my head and I just wasn't bothered, and I tried several times to get back into it, just wasn't bothered. I think it was the fact I wanted to overcome being able to do it in winter, and I'd done that. And even now I've toyed with getting in, but I don't think I'll stick with it. So it's just something I've done, it's something I've experienced, and who knows, down the line, I'm not saying never. And I just think I've been growing and growing and evolving, and more things are coming into my life which are meant to come into my life, and I can't think of the right words to describe and explain all this. Is it for mind-body connection? Is it for manifesting? When I say the word manifesting, it sometimes seems a bit like, ooh, because I'm just a normal guy, but I'm really starting to believe it. I'm driven by success in my life. I've always been very much focused on wanting to succeed at stuff, business, becoming successful. And I'd reach a certain point of earnings and just never really got any further. And you know, they're not bad earnings. We're able to go on holiday every year, so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the fact that I work for myself. So always think of the things you are grateful for, the things you have achieved, the things you have got in life, because there's always people worse off than you, isn't there? So what I'm trying to say is that because of this desire to want more success, I started seeing manifesting videos, and then I've been watching them and letting things sink in, and things have just evolved naturally. But it's only these last couple of weeks where I've really got intensely focused on all this. And I thought, you know, I'm going to start doing this daily gratitude. Being thankful for what I've got. What I will tell you is that since the lockdown, since the pandemic, 2021, I found myself suffering with my breathing. Like, not being able to take just relaxed, deep breaths. And I started thinking, is it the chemicals? Are they catching up with me? I don't want to end up in a life where I'm struggling to take deep breaths and I can't do anything. But I've come to realise it's not that, as I'm aware. It's actually just anxiety. And I've always been this fit, healthy guy, but the fact, thinking about something anxiety makes me think, ugh. But do you know what? We fix and we deal with these things. When we had the lockdown, we had to fill out so many paper forms. And I was having to fill them out absolutely spot on for 6 people. So we could all go on holiday together. And my breathing was terrible. But you know, as soon as we got there and we got in the hotel room and I sat on the bed, it melted away instantly. And for 2 weeks I was absolutely chilled. It was amazing. So that made me realise it's not medical, it's a mental thing. And so this daily gratitude thing has helped me stay focused on the now, the present moment, because you cannot focus on the past, because that causes anxiety, because you think, oh, my 2 kids aren't in my life. And that's true, that's a story for another day, maybe. I don't know if I want to go there. The future, you can't be thinking about the future and panicking and stressing over it. Oh, I'm never going to achieve this, I'm never going to do that. It hasn't happened yet. Focus on the now and enjoy the now. and good things happen. And I kid you not, things are starting to happen for me since I've been focused on the now, doing my daily gratitude, and the breathing issue is completely gone, and I'm starting to see success in my YouTube channel. Now remember, things don't happen straight away. It takes time for things to happen in the real physical 3D world when you're thinking about them in your head. So you have this idea, you have this vision, but it doesn't just manifest, materialize straight away. It takes time, you know, because it's got to go out and pull these things towards you. But now, after doing this video, posting these videos consistently, things are starting to happen. I'm starting to see views on every single video. I'm starting to see new subscribers. Listen, thanks for being around. I really do appreciate you subscribing. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. But I appreciate all of you that watch this video, because some of these videos, it's just me being me, just normal talk, and I feel like I'm rambling on, bumbling on, and I feel it can be quite boring, but this is the truth, and this is what's happened in my life. So listen, please check out my other videos, because good things can happen. Focus on what you've got and enjoy what you've got. That light's bright, isn't it? Right, see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.